Dead in hip hop conversations. Dead in hip hop conversations. Here with Night Wonder. What's good, homie? Peace to the A. Dead in hip hop. Dead in hip hop conversations, and we're talking the MTV top 10 hottest MCs in the game rap list. So many people want to hear our thoughts on this list, and here we go. I mean, we're just gonna let you guys know what's what. You know, how many years have they been doing this? 8?
I want to say 14.
Is it 8 years?
They've been doing it for a minute. Cause this is like the 14th one or something like that.
I thought it was 8.
I don't know.
Either way it go, there's a history here of this list and the type of artists that make the list. Blase, 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 blase. Why the fuck people always get upset about the list is beyond me. And I don't know, maybe they just want to make themselves, you know, feel like they listen to stuff better than this list or whatever, or whoever make the list. It's just, you know, my thing is, don't get upset with the list. If you got issue with the list, argue the issues with the list and not the people that don't make the list. I just never really fucking understand that. Like, you know what's gonna be on, you know who's gonna make it. You know, and B had a good point when he was on Twitter doing his little rant thing about people being upset with the list. And it's like, people know they don't go to MTV for hip hop, but yet when the list come out, they watch MTV for the hip hop list. So it's like, you can't get away from it. You know what I'm saying?
They just want a reason to bitch. Huh? They just want a reason to bitch because their favorite MC is not on there. But do you expect your favorite MC to be on there?
That's the point.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said.
You know, it just doesn't make any sense. It's just like, what do you expect?
Exactly. It's MTV, so we know that it's first and foremost commercial. Second of all, the list is going to have commercial artists, the people that are dominating the airwaves. It's not going to be necessarily a Joey Badass that is just now getting put on, but he's not, like, have you heard of Joey Badass on the radio?
I don't listen to the radio, so I'm a bad person to ask.
Okay, I'd listen to it sometimes.
He might be on the radio, I wouldn't know.
He's like in his mans. He doesn't have an ASAP song fucking problems that's on the radio. And, you know, so, who's pissed off that he didn't earn a top spot, that he's at 8.
Who is?
ASAP Rocky.
He's mad about what?
Being number 8 on the list.
Where should he be?
I think he does deserve a higher spot.
So who was I don't want to.
Well, look, all right. So first of all, MTV does their list by February 2012 to February 2013, and I think not just sales. I think that sales is a factor. Impact, like radio spins, like they take into a lot of things into account. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'll tell you this.
Well, what's the list right now as it stands?
Okay,
go and run through the whole list.
So number 10 they got Meek Mill. Number 9 they got Future. Number 8 they got ASAP Rocky. Number 7 they got Kanye. Number 6 they got Big Sean. Number 5 they got Drake. Number 4 they got Nas. Number 3 they got Rick Ross. Number 2 they got 2 Chainz. And number 1 they got Kendrick Lamar.
Wow.
And I'm gonna tell you like this: the top 2, I understand why they put them at the top 2. 2 Chainz has been on every fucking thing. Anytime you look, 2 Chainz is on a song. 2 Chainz, 2 Chainz, 2 Chainz.
Does that make him hot?
He was hot.
He was one of the hottest MCs over the year.
But here's the thing: is I guess this is just as usual the semantics game. I think the first issue, people look at this list and they think it's the top 10 best MCs. Nowhere fucking close to that. It's not the best MCs, because if we did this in 2011, I mean, I guess they did do that. Was Krayshawn's ass on that fucking list?
Maybe. I
You know what I mean? It's like, you gotta think about it that way. It has nothing to do with talent or skill. It's just who's popular.
Exactly. Hottest
Right.
MC.
See, that's what it's called.
Hottest. To be honest, I don't even want to fucking talk about this list because it doesn't mean anything to me. Who fucking cares? and you guys are sitting up here mad on Twitter. I can't believe Elzai wasn't on the list. You can't believe that?
Yeah.
Even Elzai would look at you and be like, are you fucking stupid?
Exactly.
Of course I'm not on the fucking list. I'm a dope MC and I'm probably better than everyone on the list, but I'm not hotter than they are because I don't have a track out.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Or a track that gets on the radio and gets 20 fucking thousand spins in a month. You
Okay.
know
Oh my
what I'm saying?
God.
It's different.
Okay, so with that said, like, how is Kendrick over the 2 Chainz based on the criteria?
Yeah, look at the year Kendrick had, man, and then his album is undeniable, and it has, you know, Kendrick on this list, you know, like let's be real, outside of maybe Kanye and Nas, is the best lyricist on this list.
Nas on that list?
Yeah, Nas is number 4.
Nas is 4.
Oh, I didn't hear Nas when you said
Yeah,
that.
Nas is 4.
First time over list.
Wait.
Exactly.
Nas is higher than Kanye?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, and I don't get that.
And it's got nothing to do with skill.
Yeah, I
Then
think
Nas?
I think Kanye should have either been second or third.
Why is
Second or
Nas
third?
hot
Second
right
or
now?
third.
Nas is
second
not
or
right
third.
now.
Why is Nas
He has
hot
an album,
right
but is
now?
his songs on the radio? No.
Nah.
Mercy destroyed the
Exactly.
radio.
Exactly.
And I even know that. I don't even listen to the fucking radio. And I'm not saying that Nas is not a better rapper than Kanye. That's not the discussion. The discussion is who was hotter in the
Exactly.
year that you just mentioned.
Exactly.
Come on, dude.
No,
I'm
Exactly.
surprised Nas was 4th. I will admit that.
Exactly. I'm not surprised he was on the list, but I'm surprised that he was 4th, especially over Kanye,
I'm surprised too.
especially over Drake. Well,
Yeah. Yes, because
did Drake not have a hotter year than Nas?
Oh, I don't know. Did
Drake
when
Well,
did
he had to take care.
the album come out?
Drax was just on, according to.
But he ain't dropped nothing. He ain't dropped nothing in 2002. He just been featured on a lot of albums.
He was just on a lot of the bigger singles.
Yeah, he just
last
been,
year.
he been
That's
featured.
something. The motherfucker didn't have an album. He was still higher than a whole bunch of other people.
So I feel Kanye when he says, you know, I shouldn't be 7th, because Kanye had a big year,
He did have a big year.
and he put on 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How is 2?
But that's not gonna make you hotter.
Okay, but he was, a lot of 2 Chainz tracks had Kanye, like Birthday.
True.
So the
Yeah.
compilation,
This is
the
very
strength of Kanye's compilation, you guys are saying should place him higher than.
If we're going off of who, okay, it does hot mean? I assume hot means popular.
Yeah.
This is the old man.
Yeah,
This is the old man in me.
Yeah, it's just
So
popular.
if this means that who is the most popular MC, or when this MC drops the track, everybody freaks out. If that's what we're talking about, then yeah, I do think that Kanye should have been a lot higher, because yeah.
It's just like people
Yeah.
were going crazy when them songs.
Like
came
Big
out.
Sean is higher than Kanye.
And what did Big Sean do though?
Right. What did he do last year?
Yeah,
And
He
that
dropped
was it.
Detroit,
And then-
which got a lot of high praise from a lot of people. He was on, he went,
But it wasn't popular though.
No, it wasn't.
a lot of people.
He was out, but come on, he did not have a better year than Kanye.
Big Sean was everywhere, dog.
But he didn't have a better year than Kanye.
I think that yeah, if we're going just off of music, I mean I can't say anything about Big Sean because I don't listen to his music and I don't listen to the radio.
Based on what I've seen with Big Sean, he was on a lot of singles. He was on the compilation. You know, he kind of made his name on Kanye's compilation. A lot of people walked away from that, you know, impressed with Big Sean.
Definitely.
You know, he was on with Kanye West and Jay-Z. And people are saying he had the better verse.
Make him hotter than Kanye.
He was on a lot of shit, and he dropped Detroit. I've listened to Detroit once. I was surprised by the number of people that said it was good, but a lot of people said it was a really, really good project.
Kanye had Mercy. Kanye was on Birthday. Kanye had the compilation.
All off his shit though, dog. That's all off his album. What I'm saying is that
That
Big
Don't
Sean
Like
had
it,
his own
Yeah,
album.
Don't Like. He
Yeah,
had
Don't
Don't Like.
Like.
Come on, man.
He had that. He had Don't Like.
Kanye dominated the radio more than Big Sean.
With his own album. What I'm saying is that Big Sean was on a lot of people's shit, including Kanye's shit, and he dropped his own project, which got a lot of praise from
Okay,
people. It's like
and then
it's-
Kanye dropped a whole compilation, putting his whole team on, and on top of putting my whole team on, I was doing all of these other features,
But he
and
didn't
I
do
got
his own
one.
project, what Ken's saying. He
Okay,
didn't have his own project that buzz.
So you have to have your own project.
And
But
I mean,
wait, he's a producer first now. He's not a rapper first.
I'm saying that Big Sean can match that good music compilation, which was lukewarm to a lot of people. A lot of people are 50-50 on that. And a lot of people praise Detroit. So he can match that. Plus, he can say, I also have these songs. I was also on Yo Shit, Kanye, with Jay-Z. And you know what? I came out on top.
Okay, fine.
So come on.
Big Sean and Kanye are debatable. I think the numbers interchangeable. I agree with you and I agree with you. Not that it fucking matters. Let's move on.
All right,
Who else are we talking about? Number 10 was Meek Mill. Doesn't really matter. Number 9 was who?
Future.
I don't know anything about Future. I've still yet to hear a song except for the one that you just played. And after that, I don't want to hear anymore.
Future's a hot artist right now.
Future's
Yeah, he is.
Featured on a lot of R&B
I believe
tracks.
And rap. And,
Oh, he got a song
he's
with
got a
Lil Wayne,
lot.
I thought was terrible.
Karate.
Which one?
I think it's
Karate
Karate
Chop.
Chop.
Stop hating, B.
It was Karate Chop, but it's really a banger. A lot of people play it here. It's big in the club. So
And it's controversial with Lil Wayne's.
Oh, that's the Emmett Till
Yeah,
thing?
I beat the pussy up like Emmett Till. Yeah.
So did that make him hot?
no.
Oh, he was hot before that?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Future's been hot.
Turn out the lights.
Yeah.
How did Wayne not make the list?
Who?
Are you
Wayne
surprised?
hasn't done anything.
Yeah,
Except that verse.
Featured on everything.
Except
Yeah,
that
but
verse. But what other verse was talked about besides that? And the only reason that verse was talked about is because he did something stupid.
And then everybody's talking about how Wayne's falling. Oh, Wayne's press is mostly negative right now. So that doesn't attribute to hot. It just attributes to a lot of negative press. I don't know what's going on with him. When did he?
Who?
8
Didn't he drop that?
Is ASAP Rocky. I think ASAP
Okay.
should have been a little bit higher.
ASAP, I think, should have been higher. Because, but then again, if we're talking about
Not
hot,
yet, though.
what song did he
Yeah.
have on the radio?
Right. He
Fucking
shouldn't.
Problems.
That's it though.
That's it.
And that was a song with 2 Chainz.
That was
Exactly.
And
it
Drake.
and Drake. That probably
And
helped
Kendrick.
the song get on the radio.
which it did. Yes.
Because of those artists. I don't know. That's debatable.
So,
He might be okay at it.
Yeah, I think he's okay at 8. I agree.
One song, dude. One song on the radio does not make you higher than other people.
I think just so many people were talking about this guy. Like everybody was really
Waiting
waiting
for
for this
them.
guy and this album, and it did numbers when it came out.
But MTV wise, they weren't really talking about this album. MTV wise, they weren't waiting on this album. They were waiting on the next Nas project. They were waiting on the next Kanye project. I don't think they were like, man, what's ASAP Rocky gonna do? Our people in our circle, yeah, they were all looking for ASAP, but I don't think MTV was. I think MTV only grabbed onto him because his album came out and everyone flipped out and they're like, oh, there's something here.
But do you think because his album got leaked so far ahead of when it was supposed to drop, maybe that hurt him?
I don't think it hurt him. Shit, that was still.
He still
That was still, yeah, it sold hella, and I can't lie, I still listen to that shit. I'm becoming an ASAP Rocky fan. I like that shit. His mixtape is still not good to me, but I like that album.
I like that.
I'm a little surprised at Rick Ross being number 3. Y'all know I like Rick Ross, but number 3?
Wait, hold on. Big Sean
He was number
7.
he was number
Kanye
1
was
last
seven.
year on that
Was
list.
Kanye was 7.
Big Sean 7.
Big Sean was 6. Who was 5? Drake.
Drake.
So yeah, I agree. So how is Rick Ross higher than Drake? Did Drake have any songs on the radio though?
He didn't have an album.
Okay.
But wait,
Drake
come
was
on.
a lot of big singles. That's
Drake is always hot regardless, it seems like.
right.
Yeah,
You
he
know
is.
what I
He's
mean?
always buzzing. There's always something, especially now with with his beef with Weeknd and that. So I think that's keeping his name in the.
Drake needs to cut this shit out.
But I don't know, man. As much as I like Rick Ross, did Rick Ross really have a bigger year than Big Sean or Kanye?
I don't think Rick Ross had a bigger year than Kanye. I don't.
I think Rick Ross disappeared from the limelight. He did drop 3 albums, projects.
No.
One
Which
album and 2 mixtapes.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
one album, 2
And then nobody's
Hey,
talking about
That's the issue.
that.
You dropped 3 projects versus 1 compilation, and this dude was on the radio more than you were. What song with Rick Ross was on the radio?
And even his features. No, but Hold Me Back is not on the radio.
I don't know,
Dice
man.
Pineapple's got a lot of radio play.
Drake.
And
With
Wale.
Drake.
There you go. So maybe that's the issue. All these songs you guys have named have been with Drake. So maybe that's why Drake is so high.
Okay, but no, it's Rick Ross being number 3, and Rick Ross is higher than Drake.
No, I'm just saying
Okay.
maybe that's why Drake was higher than some others because shit, he
He's on
hops
everything.
on a track, all of a sudden your track is hot. Rick Ross, I agree with you. I don't get it.
And I think Rick Ross should be in the top 10 of the hottest MCs, but
Not right
So
now.
God
But not
forgives,
3?
I don't.
Nicki Minaj. Should she have been on the list?
no,
she didn't do anything.
nothing.
She's been gone for a
His
minute.
Friday Roman
always,
Reloaded
like,
was
featured
hell
on
Yeah,
shit,
no
though.
one they didn't give
Nobody
a fuck
gives
about
a
that.
That wasn't hip hop.
There you go. That could be it.
But all right, look, let's give some shine to the number 1 spot motherfucker, Kendrick Lamar. Look, shout out to Kendrick Lamar for making. Yeah, let's skip up. 2 Chainz is 2, so let's go to number 1 real quick. Kendrick Lamar. Look, big shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Good Kid, Mad City, not Great Kid, Mad City was a fucking amazing
Amazing album, man.
Nah, it's not great, but it's amazing.
It's amazing, goddamn. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing and amazing.
Hey, hashtag amazing when you watching this shit.
Oh man, but shit, nah, man. Yeah. Good Kid, Mad City, man. Like I said, man, that shit's like Paramount Pictures when you listen to it for your brain. It's a whole fucking movie, man, and I love it. You read that ad?
He said it in the review.
Yeah, did he?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he said that.
Did I laugh then too?
No.
I don't think you laughed.
Really?
No.
Probably wasn't paying attention.
But
It's on the best of. I put it in the best of. I put that quote on the best of.
How did I miss that?
But yeah, like B was just saying, man. Like I'm glad that Kendrick is getting that type of shine, regardless of the list. He's #1. Like we talk about a real lyricist, a real spitter, a real artist that has substance behind his music, and for him to get, hey, be quiet, homie. And for Kendrick to really get that type of shine on the type of album he put out, that's just amazing. It is amazing, especially for an MTV type of list. So at least shout out for getting that right. At least in my opinion, I think Kendrick was the hottest.
You think they were posturing?
I think a little bit. That's what I was about to say.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. I don't know that MTV really thinks that he was the hottest out of that entire list.
They just couldn't fuck up.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Okay, so if they couldn't fuck up and not put him at on the list, but all the way to #1.
I don't know. That feels like posturing to me.
Like
because did I don't know. It just doesn't seem weird to you a little bit.
Yep.
Not saying I disagree with the choice. I agree with everything you said. I agree with everything you said.
Because
But looking at no, go ahead.
I'm saying because like outside of the album, what else did he do?
Right.
What else did he do outside of good? And that came out in the end of the year,
I feel you, but
in October.
Did it really blow the radio up?
And
either,
it didn't. It didn't.
whoa, no, Swimming pools did. Swimming pools did.
blow the
Poetic
radio up.
Justice, yes it did.
blow the radio up.
Whoa, yeah.
I don't buy that.
No, it is here in Atlanta. Y'all could do the numbers. I listen to the radio, not that much, but I do listen to it. Poetic Justice is getting stupid play.
Which rate?
Swimming pool, okay, fine.
Swimming
Pool's getting stupid play.
But more than Mercy.
It's not getting stupid.
Or more than
Mercy,
yes,
I
it
would
is.
say that it gets play, but it's not like
Mercy's
it's not #1 requested.
You know,
I don't know.
Not anymore, but when the album dropped, Swimming Pools was in rotation super heavy. Of course it's died down now, but it's still in the regular rotation.
All I'm saying,
and Poetic
all
Justice.
I'm saying, obviously, I'm not mad at him being #1.
And Biz Don't Kill My Vibe is on the radio now.
no, I don't know that.
Obviously, I'm not mad that he's #1 on the list, but based on this list, it doesn't seem like he should be #1.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. It just doesn't seem like he should be #1 though.
I agree because of all of the other factors that they're bringing in,
Right.
and I feel like the biggest factor that Kendrick had was the album over everybody.
Right.
But at the end of the day, that's the main thing that you have to judge an artist by,
Because
their
it-
work.
Because what's Big Crit doing? Like, does he have anything on the radio?
Big Crit didn't have
No.
the Big Crit did not have the type of press that Kendrick Lamar had last year. Everybody, if Kendrick Lamar said anything, it's going to be a video. It's going to be posted everywhere. That's just it. He was the hottest thing out. He's going to bring you views. He's going to bring you hits to your website. So I can
He's had videos on MTV though.
Yeah,
but
but
he's-
cosigns helped him. You know what I'm saying? Like Big Crit hasn't had like a super major big cosign.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when Dr. Dre cosigns you, you know that doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna blow up. That I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that puts more shine your way. You know what I'm saying? And Crit didn't have anything like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Big Crit, I don't see any reason for him to
Right, I was just asking.
at all. No, yeah, I get you. I'm with Rob though, and I can't do anything but take your word. I'll listen to the radio, so I gotta believe you. But I just don't. I don't see Kendrick Lamar as #1
In all
hottest.
honesty, you know, underground, everybody. If we just lump every hip hop artist across every subgenre and every genre of whatever that does hip hop, nobody was on more shit than 2 Chainz. Let's just be real. Like 2 Chainz was on fucking everything.
You don't think that when Kendrick Lamar dropped that album, you don't think he blew the fucking internet up? Like
you
everybody
pushing
went.
Not over 2 Chainz.
Like
stupid
2
over
Chainz
this
blew
shit,
the
though.
internet up too though.
Yeah, I know, but
And the radio.
Exactly. That's the whole point. 2 Chainz blew everything up. Kendrick
Features.
Lamar was really just the internet.
Right.
He
A lot of people still don't even know who he is. I guarantee.
Right. Right.
More people follow 2 Chainz and listen to 2 Chainz than I would say Kendrick right now.
You can't go to many places and they don't know who 2 Chainz is.
Mm-hmm.
2 Chainz, like people know who the fuck 2 Chainz is.
Reinvented
Your mom
himself.
knows who 2 Chainz is.
Right.
Your mom don't know who Kendrick Lamar is.
Nah, bro.
Right.
Nah, bro.
I don't know.
What's this
Talked
good kid,
about
Mad
2
City?
Chainz. But you know my brother song, don't
What's
you?
this good kid,
You know
man?
my birthday
Right.
I'm just saying, I don't see it. I love Kendrick. Kendrick's my dude. I love his album. I love all his work. But number one, I don't really get it. Not that it makes a difference, because I don't care. But I'm just looking at the criteria. I don't understand it. But then again, it's MTV. I don't understand much of what they do anyway, and it holds no credibility to me. So who fucking knows? As far as we know, maybe somebody threw some money at him and said, "Hey, do this."
Okay, so
It's applicable from a commercial, standpoint.
Yeah, that's even worse. Now you really switch on.
and then
No,
you
wait,
know
wait.
what? You know what Kendrick said
From a
too?
commercial standpoint,
And I think
Kendrick
that's
is over 2
No,
Chainz.
no.
And I'm
I'm
making-
talking about the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, just the list.
Yes, I'm talking
Oh,
about the
wow.
list. I think. No, I'm thinking when I think of this list, when you look at the list, when everybody look at the list, it speaks just to that environment. Commercial. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I think from that point of view, I think that's where it holds its credibility.
I don't know.
Wait, Kendrick over.
I'm talking about the list. I'm not talking about
The list.
placement. I'm not talking about
okay.
placement of the
Talking about the
artist.
list
in general.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
But the other thing of what Kendrick said in the statement, he was like that he likes the list because it shows how competitive hip hop is.
He has to say stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be political.
He's on a different level where you can't just you can't be dead in hip hop.
No, you can't speak your mind like that.
Can't,
It's,
yeah.
it's competitive for them.
For who?
Is it?
That's what I'm saying.
that in the commercial arena, yeah, I
But
think so.
But is he really commercial?
I think it's not competitive for
He
everybody.
doesn't have a commercial sound, but he has been able to cross over to commercial appeal. You know what I'm saying? And there's a difference because he doesn't make commercial sounding music. He makes Kendrick Lamar
still got
music.
those songs.
Like Mike always says, he didn't make music for the radio. He made the radio change for him. And to me, just doing that goddamn makes you number one. And my personal feeling is like this, man. Look, at the end of the day, they have a criteria and they stuck to it. And their list is their list. It's not a Dead End Hip Hop list. You know, it's not based on my own criteria, but check out for Dead End Hip Hop's individual list and our individual criteria that we'll be dropping. But, you know, for the most part, it is what it is. I think on this list, the only thing I would change is like where Rick Ross and Nas is at. You know, and swap them out for Big Sean and Kanye because I felt like they had bigger years, but based on MTV's criteria, not mine. So, you know, it is what it is, man. But it's their list. It's MTV. This is what MTV wanted to do. Let them have their list. If you have a list, make your own fucking list. Why you always get all up in arms with they fucking list, man? It's MTV. If you don't like them, don't fuck with them then.
That's it.